Hello students, welcome again in the online classes. Limit. In the chapter of limit, yesterday we have discussed about the methods of limits, how we have to calculate the limit, and the second part we have studied the some indeterminate forms. First we have to know about all these methods, how they will work, and when we get, if in any method, if we get any indeterminate form, then how we will convert in the value form. Okay, then I'm writing here all the methods we have discussed. First method, methods of calculating the limits. I'm again writing all the methods. The first method is substitution method. The second method is factorization. What we can say? Factorization method. Third method is rationalization. Or double rationalization. Method. Fourth one is expansion method. Fifth one is x tends to infinite method. Next one is simplification. Method. And the last but not least, the method is DL hospital rule. Okay. Here I am writing indeterminate form. There are total 7 indeterminate forms. All forms you have to remember. Okay. First indeterminate form is 0 upon 0. Second one is infinite upon infinite. Third one is 0 into infinite. Fourth one is infinite minus infinite. Fifth one is 1 to power infinite. Sixth one is infinite to power 0, and seventh one is 0 to power 0. These all 7 indeterminate forms written here. You have to remember all these forms and the methods of calculating the limits. There are total 7 methods to calculate the limit of a function. Okay. Then first we have to discuss about substitution method. I think this method I have told you earlier, as we know by the word substitution. The word substitution says that we have to put the value, the given value, in the function. Okay. Then the most important or the most working method is substitution method. All the 7 methods says that we have to calculate the limit of a function in the method of substitution. As we have discussed that this method says we have to put the given value in the function, and this method will work in only one condition. If by put the value or the given value we don't get any indeterminate form, then this method will work. I can say substitution method will work only. Substitution method will work only in the condition when we don't get any indeterminate form by putting the value. Okay, you have to remember this line, this note. This is very important note. If we get any indeterminate form by substitution method, then this method will not work and the other method given as here will work. Any of the method will work in the condition when we get indeterminate form by using substitution method. Okay, what I am saying, if we get any indeterminate form, then we have to use any other method of remaining 6 methods except substitution method. This is the first point and this is the second point. If we get any indeterminate form when by substitution method, then we have to use any other method. It means we can use factorization method, we can use rationalization or double rationalization method, we can use expansion method, we can use x tends to infinity method, we can use simplification method, we can use D'Hospital rule. Which method will work, we can use, except substitution method. It means if this method is fail in the condition when we get indeterminate form, then we will use other method. Okay, then we have to discuss about second method, factorization method. Okay, first we have to study about factorization. What do you mean by the word factorization? Factorization means we have to make factors of the given function. How we can make factors of a function? It is said that if any value is given and this value, if we put this value in the function and the obtained value is equal to 0, then it is said that the given value is a root. Root means not root, we cannot say root. We can say it is the value of a function which satisfies the function. It means if we are putting if x is equal to a, satisfy the function fx, we can say that x minus a is a factor of, or we can say is a linear factor of fx. This is the meaning of factorization. Okay, if x is equal to a, satisfy the function fx, then we can say that x minus is a linear factor of fx. Okay, this is the actual meaning of factorization. Then when this method will work, the method factorization will work in the condition when substitution method is not working or we are getting any indeterminate form. How this method will work? This method will work when any of a factor of a function makes it in indeterminate form. Then we have to remove that factor which is making the function in indeterminate form. We can take an example to explain this method, and the example is taken as if I am taking fx is equal to x square minus 4 upon x minus 2. Okay, and we have to calculate at limit at x is equal to 2. If we directly put x is equal to 2 in the function, then we can observe from here that 2 square means 4, 4 minus 4 means 0 upon 0. Then the form is obtained is indeterminate form. That's why we cannot calculate the function's value at x is equal to 2. Then we use the limit at x is equal to 2. How we can calculate the limit? If we want to calculate limit x is equal to 2, it means we can say if x tends to 2, then function is given as fx, then limit x tends to 2, here x square minus 4 upon x minus 2. Okay, and we can see here that here the part which is making this function into indeterminate form is x minus 2, and here we can make linear factors of x square minus 4. As we know, what is the linear factor of x square minus 4? It is x minus 2 into x plus 2 upon x minus 2. And from here we can observe that the part which is making it into indeterminate form is cancelled. That's why we are getting limit x tends to 2, or here the function is solved in the condition of x plus 2. Again, by using other methods except substitution method, our target is to remove indeterminate form. If we have removed indeterminate form, then again we will use substitution method. Then here again we will use substitution method, and by using substitution method we will put x is equal to 2 in the final situation. Then the obtained value will be 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Okay. In this method, first you have to note down. Okay. In the method of factorization, There are some important formulas you have to remember, as earlier you have studied about the formulas like a square minus b square, etc. Then here we can write first formula is some important formula for factorization method. Okay, first formula is a square minus b square. We have to remember it, a minus b into a plus b. Okay, second, a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. Third one is a cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. Okay, and fourth one, if we have to write a की power 4 minus b to power 4 is equal to a square minus b square into a square plus b square. Again we can make factors of a square minus b square, that is a minus b into a plus b into a square plus b square. All these formulas we have to remember to use factorization method. Note down. Okay, then we are talking about the next method, rationalization or double rationalization method. How the method of rationalization or double rationalization will work, or how we will get the function's limit by using this method, or we can say how we will eliminate any indeterminate form if we are getting by substitution method. Then this method will work as the method says, the name of the method says that rationalization or double rationalization. You can directly see the meaning of rationalization. How this method will work: if we have the terms, if we have the functions in the terms of root, then this method will work. Okay, how we can eliminate the indeterminate form as obtained from substitution method? Then we have to cancel out the terms which are making indeterminate form by using rationalization method. In this method we have to use the method of root functions. In the terms of rationalization, we directly can say that if we are making rationalization or double rationalization, then first we have to think about the given function. If there is, I can take an example, then we can directly see the actual meaning of rationalization. Then the third method is rationalization. Rationalization method. Okay, this is the first part of third method, rationalization. If I am taking any terms root of x minus root of 2, and if we want to rationalize this term, then we have to multiply or divide by root x. Here the value taken same as given, but the sign is changed. If here is a minus sign used, then we will use plus sign. and the second term will also same, then multiply by this term and divide by also this term. This is the method of rationalization. Okay, then rationalization method will work again in the condition of failure of substitution method. Each and every methods will work for particularly given functions. Somewhere used factorization method, but in the other function there is the method used rationalization or double rationalization method. Again somewhere we can use expansion method, etc. Okay, then we are taking an example and let us see how this method will work if substitution method is failed. i.e., we can say if we are getting by substitution any indeterminate form, then how we will eliminate all these or any obtained indeterminate form by this method. I am taking an example. Fx is equal to, okay, you can, I am writing here x upon, okay, we can see here 1 upon root of x plus 4 minus 2, okay, and here I am writing x. This is the given function and we want to calculate limit at x is equal to 0. Limit at x is equal to 0. The given functions is in the terms of this, and we have to calculate the limit at x is equal to 0. First, the most important method is substitution method. First we have to check out whether substitution method is working or not. If we directly put, okay, first we are writing limit of function at 0 means limit x tends to 0 of fx. If I am writing limit x tends to 0, the function's value is x upon root of x plus 4 minus 2. If I use the substitution method, the most important method is substitution method. Whether it is working or whether it will not work. If this method is working, then we can find out the limit of any function directly. If this method is not working, it means we are getting any indeterminate form, then we will use other method. In this type of function, if we use substitution method, then we have to put 0 in the place of x. If we put 0 at the place of x, then we will obtain like this. Here we will obtain 0. Here if we put x is equal to 0, then 0 plus 4, then root of 4 is equal to 2 minus 2, 0. It means we are getting 0 upon 0 form by substitution method. Substitution method. It means we can say here the substitution method is failed. Then second method is factorization, but here we can clearly see here we have the functions in the terms of root. That's why factorization method will not work. Then we come on the method rationalization. Here we can see the root functions. In the functions given as root, we can use rationalization method or double rationalization method. Here you can see this function made it into 0. Then we have to change this function by using rationalization. How we can change? Limit x tends to 0. Here given x upon root of x plus 4 minus 2. Then we have to make rationalization by using, here I can write by using rationalization method. Okay, then we can say limit of x tends to 0 x upon root of x plus 4 minus 2. Then we have to cancel out these terms by making rationalization. How we can make rationalization? First of all, write down this term root of x plus 4. If here minus sign is used, then we have to put plus in the place of minus. Then here we will use plus, and again the term to use as given upon the same term we have to write at denominator plus 2. Then in the next line we can say if x tends to 0, here I am writing x into, okay, let us see, this term is separately used, then we can use these terms along with the x. Then I can write root of x plus 4 plus 2 upon, here you can see, here this is taken as a, this is taken as b, then it means it will become as a minus b. Here it will become a plus b. It means a minus b into a plus b. And in the method of factorization we have seen that a minus b into a plus b can be written as a square minus b square. It means the square of root of x plus 4, the root will be removed, then the obtained value will be x plus 4. Here a square is obtained, written, minus b square means the square of 2. We can write 2 minus 2's square is 4. That is cancelled 4 to 4. Okay, and we have obtained limit x tends to 0 as x into root of x plus 4 plus 2 upon x. As we can see here, the term which is making it into indeterminate form is cancelled. X by x is cancelled. Remaining terms is limit x tends to 0, here root of x plus 4 plus 2. Okay, then if we have solved the given functions or the given limit by any methods other than substitution method, the target was to remove indeterminate form. And if we have removed the indeterminate form, then again we will use substitution method. Then from here, by using substitution method, we can see if we have to put the value x is equal to 0 in the final situation, then the value will be 0 plus 4, then under root of 0 plus 4 means 4's under root, it means 2. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. This is the limit of the given function. Okay, you have to write down. Again I am taking an example. We have to use double rationalization method. This is the second part of third method, double rationalization. Double rationalization. Okay. What do you mean by double rationalization? It means we have to rationalize in the two parts, or we can say we have to use rationalization method for two terms. That is called double rationalization. Or in the next, or in the second condition, we can say double rationalization means we have to rationalize two times. That is called double rationalization. If we take an example, fx is equal to root of x plus 4 minus 2 upon root of x plus 9 minus 3. and we want to calculate the limit of function at x is equal to 0. At x is equal to 0. In this condition, if we want to calculate the limit of a function, then first think about substitution method. Remember, every time for all type of function, first of all you have to use only and only substitution method. If it works, then directly calculate the limit. If it not works, then you can use another methods. Okay, then first we have to use substitution method. Okay, by substitution method, first we have to write down limit of function, limit x tends to 0, root of x plus 4 minus 2 upon root of x plus 9 minus 3. If we are seeing here, if we are using substitution method, then we will obtain the form in terms of 0 upon 0 form. How? If we put 0 in the place of x, then 0 plus 4, 4 under root of 4, 2 minus 2, 0. Here 0 plus 9, the under root of 9, 3 minus 3, 0. Then the substitution method is failed. Then we have to think about any other method. And here we can clearly see the function is given in terms of root. That's why we will use rationalization or double rationalization method. You can see root is given in two terms. That's why we will use double rationalization method. Okay? Then by using double rationalization method, limit will be solved like this: root of x plus 4 minus 2 upon root of x plus 9 minus 3. Okay, first we have to solve this term. Think about this term. Here given as root of x plus 4. If we want rationalization method, then if we want to apply rationalization method, then here sign is taken as plus in the place of minus. Then we will write here plus, and the term is written as 2. The same term is written about in denominator x plus 4 plus 2. The rationalization of this term is given as like this. Again we will think about the rationalization of this term also. Okay, then we have to multiply by root of x plus 9. Here the given sign is minus, that's why we will take the sign of plus 3 upon root of x plus 9 plus 3. This is the rationalization of this term. Okay, then we will solve limit x tends to 0. Here the given term is root of x plus 4 minus 2, and we will take this term along with this term. Then the term will be written as x plus 4 minus 2 into root of x plus 4 plus 2. Okay, plus 2. Same in the denominator. Here the terms is given as, then we will take this term along with this term, so that the rationalization will apply minus 3 into root of x plus 9 plus 3. And the remaining terms we can write here. The remaining terms, this one is written here x plus 9 plus 3 upon this one root of x plus 4 plus 2. Okay, first we have to solve these terms. How we can solve? You can see this is the formula based terms. How? Here the terms given as a, it is taken as a minus b into a plus b. Then we can write it a square minus b square. A square means the square of this term. Then root will be eliminated. Here the term is x plus 4. Minus b square, it means square of 2, it means 4. Same in the denominator, we can write a minus b into a plus b. Again we can use a minus b into a plus b is equal to a square minus b square. It means square of this term, means root will be eliminated. Then we can write x plus 9. Minus b square, it means the square of 3, it means 9. The term is solved like this. And the remaining term we can write root of x plus 9 plus 3 upon root of x plus 4 plus 2. Okay, we can see 4 is cancelled by 4 and 9 cancelled by 9. And we can see here remaining term is x and here remaining term is x also. And we can see from this line, we can see that the term which is making it into indeterminate form is x upon x. That's why this by cancellation method x is cancelled by x. That's why indeterminate form is eliminated. That's why the term is obtained as limit x turns to 0. This is cancelled by this one. The remaining term is root of x plus 9 plus 3 upon root of x plus 4 plus 2. As I have told you earlier that by using any other method, our target is to remove indeterminate form, and if we eliminate or if we remove any indeterminate form, again we have to use substitution method. Or we can say finally the method used is substitution method. In this we have to put 0 in the place of x. If we are putting 0 in the place of x, then it will 0 plus 9 means 9. Under root of 9 is equal to 3. 3 plus 3, 6 upon 0 plus 4, 4. 4 under root of 4, 2 plus 2, 4. It means the limit is given as 3 upon 2. Cancelled by 2. This is the final answer. Okay. Today we have discussed about 3 methods. First one is substitution method, second one is factorization method, third one is rationalization or double rationalization method. First of all, you have to study it at your home. Okay, if you have any doubt, you can ask in comment box. Okay, and the next method we will discuss tomorrow. Thank you.